March, but right now it's on a lot of people's minds. Remember this famous piece of advice from the First Wives Club?
Ladies, we have to be strong and independent. And remember, what? Don't get mad. Get everything.
So we have Regina McCann-Hass, a certified divorce financial analyst, here to help us understand the money side of the equation. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And it really starts with even before you decide to file, making sure you have things in order, right?
Absolutely, and I think one of the best things you could do is organize yourself. Organizing means basically collecting all of your documents, whether it be tax returns, investment accounts, anything with debt as well. And that actually helps you save time and money once you're sitting in front of a divorce attorney or mediator as well.
And maybe first build a support team, because it's something that like you haven't been through before. You don't want to be caught flat-footed and unprepared. So this isn't the legal side. This is like how to get your financial ducks in a row.
Absolutely.
What do we need to be looking at?
Oh, definitely building your support team. You're going to be interviewing divorce attorneys or mediators, maybe a divorce coach, a therapist for sure, and maybe even a parenting coach, depending on, if you have children. And it's really important to interview them too. Like interview 2 or 3 people who would fit that role and find out, do they speak to you respectfully? Do they listen to you? Are they willing to partner with you? Because this is a very tumultuous time for them.
And what about if you're looking at it and you're thinking about in your marriage, like I earn less, or maybe you are a stay-at-home, partner.
Yeah.
How does that play out?
That actually is a big issue that we have to work through a lot, and that's where I work with a lot of usually women in those roles. And one of the few things that I tell people to do is, one, get your health and your dental procedures up to date, because you may not have the same health insurance on the other side of the divorce. Also, one of the biggest things you could do is open a checking account in your own name, and of course, open a credit card in your own name, because your credit may be attached to that marriage, and you need to develop your own credit rating as a result. Another thing that you can do is build your interview wardrobe and also prep up your resume, because you may have to go back to work.
And it can be so scary. I mean, I think for so many people that follow in that situation where maybe they haven't been in the working world for years, they haven't had to deal with all of these financial issues possibly in years, and it can be really daunting. So I think that's interesting, because it's not like about moving the money or hiding or being sneaky. It's just about literally getting your own credit and starting to build your own identity as a separate human.
Yeah. Absolutely. Think about it. If you've been married and even if you have kids, like when I was growing up, I was, Red's sister. I didn't have my own identity. And then I got married and I was someone's wife. And, now I have kids. I'm somebody's mom. And when you become divorced, you're separated. You're literally extracted from all that. And now you have to build your own identity. You have to, on every aspect of your life, because even your social life changes as well.
And you think about when it comes to the home, or you think about retirement. I mean, there's a lot of lists of things you have to kind of consider.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think one of the interesting things you also say is that maybe you want to start by getting a therapist, because a therapist is a lot cheaper really than a lawyer.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And they're qualified to help you. And there's a big emotional aspect to a divorce. And if you have a therapist that's working with you to keep your mind healthy and keep a good mindset, that's actually going to help you make better decisions and make better financial decisions for yourself and for your divorce.
Great advice and tips. So start with yourself first.
Yes, absolutely.
And figure that out and who that is. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Simu Liu was just announced as the host for the People's Choice Awards. Why he says he won't be creating any bad blood